in prison for a non-violent drug charge. And now this woman, she's 64 years old, she is going to be a model for Kim's new shapewear line, Skims. I love that.
Okay, I do in a way, but it always seems to, okay, here, Kim Kardashian's doing this really cool thing, but there's always
I know,
some
it
kind
always
of a
comes back
hitch.
around for her,
Make money
help
off of
her,
it somehow. Yeah, of course. I loved, what was it, a story last week? I think it was on E! News. There was a quote from Kim Kardashian. She said something about, I was obsessed with being famous.
Yes, I saw that as well.
No bleep, Kim.
Really?
I mean, God, seriously.
And she's saying how she was struggling in law school because nobody would take her seriously. Well, no kidding.
Shocker.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why she didn't care that the sex tape got out.
Of course.
Because it made her famous.
For sure it did.
Ugh.
Yep. So thanks to the governor of New Hampshire, that woman with that license plate that said "Pee before we go" is going to get to keep it.
Nice.
So I talked earlier this week that the state wanted her to basically surrender her vanity license plate. And she was going to fight and say, no, I've had this license plate for 15 years. And I guess the governor heard about this. And he made a phone call to the DMV. And he basically strongly urged them to let her keep her license plate. And it worked. She's going to get to keep it.
Well, I'm glad to see they're prioritizing the real important things in New Hampshire. That's good. Get the governor on the horn. It's really important that this woman keeps
She
her
better
license
keep this
plate.
license plate.
Yeah.
Well, it was stupid.
It was very stupid. The fact that she had this for 15 years and now they're making an issue of it because it talks about going pee, that's ridiculous.
If only everything else, the government needs to do could be that easy, Pick up the phone.
Seriously.
All right, that's taken care of. Done.
All right, if you're a Breaking Bad fan, you might be excited to hear that you can now rent the Breaking Bad house, which is from season 5, I guess, on Airbnb.
Wait, which one? Is it Hank's, the mansion that they stayed in for a while? Or is it Jesse Pinkman's mansion? Or is it...
I don't know, this house is in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
So it's probably the tiny little ranch?
I'm guessing it's the
Okay,
ranch is what
okay.
I'm thinking.
Oh.
It was used in a show in season 5. Let's see. It was where Walter and Jesse turned
Okay.
a home that's being, that they turned into a meth lab. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I've seen the show, but I need to go back and rewatch it because I feel like I don't have memories of it. I'm like, I know I saw it, but I can't picture anything from it.
Besides the usual things that I'm weird, I watched Better Call Saul, but I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, Stoney.
So I've watched so much of the prequel.
I think I'm going to go back and rewatch
I'm just
it.
coming off of it like 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Jamie and Woj got me into it, and it was so good.
But what's great about this house that you can rent, it's decorated with a Breaking Bad themed decor, and apparently there's some hazmat suits there that you can put on for photos. So it's more than just an Airbnb. It's literally, a photo destination.
Oh,
It's
that would be
perfect
amazing.
for your Instagram.
Nice.
For the gram.
Thank you, Heather. Coming up next, Mark D'Antonio and Jim Harbaugh better be listening because we're going to give us our predictions on their seasons. Coming up next, hey, when it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need help getting to a short list of qualified candidates fast. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes, set up screener questions, then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. And when you need to hire fast, accelerate your results with sponsored jobs. New users can try for free at Indeed.com/radio. That's Indeed.com/radio. Terms, conditions, quality standards.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Bill Braun Ford. This time around, there's a reported accident in Monroe County. It's on the 275 southbound ramp to southbound 75. Look for possible lane restrictions in the meantime. Also be on the lookout for bales of hay, 75 southbound in the work zone between Adams and Crooks, where the right lane is affected.
Bill Brown Ford announces his new sales team members to help you get into that new Ford car, truck, or SUV. Leading off is Scott Doherty. Next up, Al Rabin. And we round out our lineup with John Engler. Stop in today and meet the new sales team members at Bill Braun Ford in Livonia.
I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Tires, Red Wings, and Pistons all play here. 97.1 The Ticket.
The health insurance industry is constantly changing, whether you're a business owner, an individual, or maybe you're on Medicare. Maybe you want to be sure you're getting the best possible plan for you and your family or your business. Take the guesswork out of choosing the best health insurance. Call my agent Mike Perrette. He'll see if you qualify for a subsidy and show you a variety of options, including the least expensive one, guaranteed. National Benefit Plans has over 30 years in the business. Don't leave your health insurance needs to the amateurs. Call my guy Mike Papura at 877-734-2200 or on the web at nbphealth.com. And remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
I'm Amy Lawrence with the CBS Sports Minute. With the NFL preseason behind us, there's a ton of excitement to get to week 1 and games that count. But between now and then, a whole lot of tough decisions and difficult conversations as teams trim their rosters down to 53 guys and practice squads. Coaches and GMs have to decide who to keep, where they need depth, who fits and who doesn't, and they have to deliver the good and bad news. For most fans, it's difficult to relate to a pro athlete, the lifestyle, the money, the fame, the platform, but we can all relate to getting fired or running into a dead end, seeing our dreams crushed, or getting passed over for a job or opportunity that we desperately wanted. We can all identify with setbacks and failures. We all know about rejection and disappointment. We forget sometimes, but NFL players are human beings first, and this will be an emotional weekend for many of them. I'm Amy Lawrence.
Don't miss the Labor Day sale at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Stop in now through September 3rd and get in on great deals like buy one, get one free on a pair of Bosch Pure Vision wiper blades, super clean foaming degreaser, and more. 5 days only. Stop in today. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limit supply. See store for details. Lowe's is here to help pros put more toward their bottom line. Special Labor Day savings and what you need to get the job done. Like $40 off your choice of a DeWalt 12-volt max drip or 12-volt max impact driver featuring DeWalt's all-new 12-volt battery platform, now just $99. And whether updating a property or building new homes, save up to 15% off select custom windows and doors. Whatever the day, whatever the job, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 9/1 US only.
Want banking that values Main Street over Wall Street? Open your eyes to a credit union and you'll save money, along with our commitment to members and the communities we serve. Right now, more than 5 million Michigan members are getting more for their money at more than 1,100 branches across the state. See why every day more than 500 people in Michigan are making the move to a credit union. Not already a member? Find a Michigan credit union near you at cunion.michigan.com. Hurry into the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales events and get 20% estimated savings on select Ford SUVs. Plus, earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass rewards. Quota must be activated within 60 days of purchase through the Ford Pass app or store. Payment will be 6 months after activation. Eligible on select 2019 model year vehicles. Vehicle must have arrived at dealer at least 61 days prior to the sale date. Estimated savings included average dealer discount based on a sales survey of average discounts offered by Ford dealers nationally. Discount may vary. Dealer determines price. All offers taking the retail delivery by authorized Ford dealers stop by 9/3/19. See participating dealer for complete details.
Or if you want to lease, current AZ Plan Escape lessees can lease a 2019 Ford Escape SE 4-wheel drive for only $159 a month for 24 months with $2,039 due at signing. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Mileage Lease. See dealer for complete details. Some exclusions may apply. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by September 3rd. And visit a Southeast Michigan Ford dealer today.
Want to take more of your favorite music, news, sports, and podcasts with you on the go? Download the free radio.com app today on your phone or connected device, or on your smart speaker anytime, anywhere.
The Detroit Tigers host the Minnesota Twins this weekend at Comerica Park. 97.1 The Ticket Street team will be at Gate A before the games. Bogey and Mojo broadcast live today starting at 6. Call 866-66-TIGER or visit tigers.com for more tickets to any Tigers home game. Now available for download. Always Aggravated. A Mike Valenti signature podcast. Get it on radio.com and Apple iTunes.
Michael Irvin will join us at 7:18, the Playmaker. All right. Locally, it all kicks off tonight. Michigan State hosting Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. Spartans are favored in that contest. Obviously, Michigan hosting Middle Tennessee State Saturday night. Obviously, they are favored as well in the game, but we assume, although historically Michigan State has struggled a little bit in their first game. Sometimes that's a precursor of what's going to happen. Other times it's not, because even when they've been really good, it kind of meandered through first game down and looking so good, and people freaking out. And
this year feels a little different, though, doesn't it? Like, you need to come out and ho-hum, make a statement, be done with it. Don't let Tulsa hang around. Don't make it look sloppy.
Or don't even, I see, it's not so much as making a statement and blowing them out. It's just what I want to see in 248-539-9797-97136 from Michigan State, and for a lesser extent Michigan to a certain, as well. Just want to see different things from the offense. That's all I want to see. I want to see if they're actually going to be doing what we've heard about. Now, Michigan State's been more secretive than Michigan. We kind of pretty much know, at least formation-wise, we think what Michigan State, we're not sure, but supposedly they're going to, up-tempo more as well. That's what you want to see. But when you look at this season, what do you think the final records are going to be? How do you think they're going to do? I believe Michigan State is going to win a minimum of, 9. I think Michigan State's going to go 9-3, and Michigan's going to go 10-2, and maybe the deciding factor in those records is going to be when they play each other. I just think Michigan State's defense is too good for them to lose more than 3 games, and I think Michigan is too talented. A lot of over the field, maybe not depth-wise that you want, where they will lose, more than 2 games. That's the way I look at the teams. I mean, whether it's good enough to win the division, I don't know. I mean, who knows what Ohio State is more of a question mark in a lot of people's minds than either Michigan or Michigan State, because new coach, he coached a few games, and a brand new quarterback. Granted, he's got all the credentials.
Yeah, I mean, look, as far as Michigan State goes, I think 9-3 is the wheelhouse. Now, I think Michigan State loses at Ohio State, loses at Michigan. The swing games will be, did they lose at Northwestern or did they lose at Wisconsin? I like the fact that they have Penn State at home. Michigan State will be coming off a bye after going to Ohio State and going to Wisconsin, so I don't think that's going to be as challenging of a game. The Illinois game at home will be a look ahead, I think, to Michigan. I bet that one's a little bit closer, looking ahead to the next week in Ann Arbor, but I would say Michigan State 9-3 right now, and I guess if I had to say it, I would say they lose at Northwestern, lose at Ohio State, lose at Michigan, but they go to Wisconsin and bounce back after losing to Ohio State. Now, with Michigan, I desperately want to say that they're going to win the division and get to Indianapolis. Like, it's got to happen at some point.
Yes,
we talked about it a little bit yesterday. How is this going to continue? And then you look at the history, and it's like, wow, it hasn't happened in a while. But for me,
it's Missouri. It's show me.
Potentially, yes. I want to say that Michigan is going to beat Ohio State this year, and it's all going to start to turn. New head coach. I can't pick them to beat Ohio State until I really see it. So I would say Michigan loses. I bet that Penn State game is going to be at night, Stoney. You can confirm it maybe later in the season. I bet they lose at Penn State just because it'll be a night game. That atmosphere would be crazy. I think they win every other game except for Ohio State. I'll take 10-2.
And I have been 10-2 too. I haven't decided which games they're going to win or lose, but
I'll be specific. I mean, might as well be specific. Why? I'm doing a full breakdown here.
Yeah, this is the time to do it. Last chance.
Be specific. All right, then they'll
play the schedule game. Win-win.
Play the schedule
win,
game.
Loss. Win. No.
I think this is the year they beat Ohio State, and if they lose 2 games, it's going to be at Wisconsin and Notre Dame at home.
I'm going 11-1. I'm going to double down on Jim Harbaugh. I think he has finally learned his lesson. Learned it the hard way. There was no bigger proponent of hiring Harbaugh than me in this town. Might have been an equal, but there wasn't a bigger. And I think he's done the things necessary with the offensive changes that are allegedly going to happen. But I do think the stubbornness will rear its ugly head maybe a little early. I'll get specific. I think they're losing to Wisconsin on September 21st. And I think everybody's going to just absolutely go crazy. And then they're going to get it right. And I'm even forecasting a quarterback change. That's when Dylan McCaffrey takes over. They run the table. they make the playoff.
With one loss. Wow.
So you got bigger balls than me. I mean, look, I see the pathway. I do. I mean, the schedule sets up.
They beat undefeated Ohio State and Ann Arbor, and then go win the Big Ten championship game. And they get in the playoff pending maybe this Georgia, Alabama, both should be an argument, which I can see playing out. Georgia's schedule, man, it really sets up for them.
Oh, I know.
They do have to go to Auburn late, and I think Auburn is always an SEC wildcard. You never know what you're getting out of them.
They go to Tennessee as well. They're not great, but they're getting better. And they have Notre Dame. And,
Well, true. I mean, SEC, you're gonna have a roadblock no matter what here and there. But for their conference, it's much like Michigan. It sets up very nice for them.
see, I think Michigan's schedule is a bitch, but the only good thing about it is the toughest games on paper are at home. But they're still, at Wisconsin, at Penn State, even though I don't think Penn State's going to be as good, that's still going to be a very tough game out there.
I almost guarantee that's a prime time whiteout.
And I'm not predicting that they're going to lose this game, but that Indiana trap game between Michigan State and Ohio State is scary as hell.
If they're what they're supposed to, there's no track. This is supposed to go to a next level this year. Offensively. You don't stumble like that when you play